All right, here today we have a lot of stuff to talk about. First, we got gift codes. Second, we got some talk about Scarlet to make sure you know how to build her properly and not to mess this things up, and how to make her hit for more and all that stuff in one video. So today, let's jump into it. First off, one last time, Happy New Year. Hope you guys all have a wonderful New Year here. Officially, I am now here in 2024. All right. Yesterday we were saying it prior to it, but now 2024 is here for most of us, all of us probably. Yes, congrats, you made it. Have fun. Hope you guys all have a wonderful year here. So yeah, there's that. So hope it's one of the best years for you. With that being said, let's jump into it. Like and subscribe helps out a ton. Let's do the gift codes. First things first. CDK redemption portal. Click this. Click tap to enter. All right, bear with me on this one. I'll try to leave a pinned comment down below. First code. So first code, let's do it this way. We're gonna copy this code over here. The code is NY Scarlet. So New Year Scarlet BS 2024. All right, redeem now. The code is still working. This is a good code, by the way. This is a very good code. The next code over here is going to be 2024 Nikke THNYNS. That is the code over here for, again, the second one, right, for the CDK redemption portal. Click it, redeem successfully. So these have not expired yet as of right now. If anything expires, please let me know in the comments. This video is basically 2 topics, so I probably won't remove the video, but I'll try and amend a comment there so you're aware of it. This one worked completely, so this one works also. I'm just going to check before I read the code to you. It's Happy 2024 Nikke My SG. That was pinned in my last comment section, but I didn't get to redeem it, so there is that. Again, it's Happy 2024 Nikke My SG. Next up, it's Nikke BAGONGTAON. Nikke BAGONGTAON. I don't want to butcher pronunciation, so I'm sorry if I read that wrong. I'll be apologetic. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to mess that up for you. So my bad. I don't want to mess that up. All right. And then the last one is Nikke for 2024. I've already redeemed this one, right? It's sort of been used on my account, but Nikke for 2024 is the other gift code over here. So keep that in mind. We'll hop out of the menu over here. Click this. We got 100 gems, 100 gems, 100 gems, 3 summons, right? There is more to this, and then 3 of these, right? So 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours. So it's a very, very good code. All these codes are very, very good, and they all still work. Great job, Shift Up. You didn't absolutely, mess up here. Just run, redeem them now. I don't know how long they're gonna exist for, right? You heard it here first. I don't know how long they're gonna exist for, but go run and redeem them. I will hit claim now. I will hit, oh, there we go. This just wasn't working. But there you go. That's my gems that I gained over here for all the codes that I have gone and redeemed. For the next topic in the video, we're talking about Scarlet and how to build this character when it comes to OL lines, when it comes to skills, and when it comes to cubes. First things first, the main focus a lot of people keep asking me is, what is the skill investment for this character? It's very simple. When you look at this character's kit, we're looking at the main part over here being this. This is a very hefty part of the kit, and where her main damage comes from really is this part. Yes, the entire kit works hand in hand. That's the entire point of this kit. It's a very well made kit. It is, right? It's very well made on the aspect of everything procs something else, and that getting procs something else, and that happening is because of a cause and effect of everything going together. It's a perfect flow, lovely kit, love to see it, great job, right? Now, what are we looking for from the investments? First things first, you have this part over here of the kit being the main focus for damage. Now, what does that mean? You want this maxed out. You want this to be 10 to get the most and the most and the most out of your Scarlet. That is what you have to aim for. Otherwise, what are you doing, right? Well, what are you clearly doing? So 10 over here is what I'm going to say. We'll come back to this in a second, but if you're getting this to 10, then the other thing that perfectly works hand in hand with it is this, right? So you up this over here to 10. I think that the best investment for this character is 10 over here, and you're hitting max potential, potency, whatever, and it's just going to be a wonderful thing, right? Remember also that Blanc and Noir is like the team comp ideal for this character for various reasons of running infinite ammo teams and whatnot, and being able to push those type of comps. Remember, that's like your ideal team. That's literally your ideal team, putting Blanc and Noir with her, and you'll absolutely cook, right? And when you build this character, because you're choosing those characters to be suited up with her OL lines will change depending on the characters run with, because Noir and everything procs very, very well with her buffs. So realize that now, because again, you're adding ammo, you're adding the reload from her kit herself, and then all that stuff going to hand in hand together, and whatever, it's 10 out of 10, right? So do keep that in mind. When it comes to it next, there's also one more thing. When it comes to Cube, right? At the end of the day, it depends. It depends on what you want to go for. The main thing, in my opinion, is Bastion Cube was the highlight of my testing. Remember, this is a character that does scale off of charge per se, but I don't think it's worth it, right? Personally, for my testing, I think that Bastion 1 from whatever I've seen and whatever I talked to, also whoever I talked to, we've come to the conclusion that it's Bastion, right? Bastion is the highlight. But at some point, if like you're running such a high OL line with max ammo, Bastion is not needed anymore. You can just go for Onslaught, which is a charge damage increase, okay? Or you go for the Adjutant Cube, which is going to be a charge speed increase. So depending on what you want to go for, if you want a faster fire rate, if you want higher damage per your fire rate, or if you just want to go for the Bastion Cube, I think that for most players, you kind of want to run just Bastion Cube, and it will solve most of your issues. It will be like the main sort of highlight or gimmick for the character. So if you were to go that way, I think the Bastion Cube is the highlight. And if I were to pick a cube, I pick Bastion. That's just from my testing, that one worked the best, so I went with it. But again, if you're testing and you think that charge speed or whatever is better, do it that way. I have seen people running different builds though, right? They have more OL gear pushing towards max ammo, and because of that, their charge speed can be upped because they don't have to have the Bastion Cube adding those additional rounds in, because it's enough just from the OL lines to be able to get the charge speed up to still kind of manage or make max ammo a benefit, right? It still exists. It doesn't change the fact there just because of how they've structured it, correct? So that's also there. But beyond that, when it comes to OL lines, what have I seen? I wrote this down. Mainly, you kind of just want a decent max ammo capacity up tier. Again, I think I had one over here, so I have hit rate. Okay, it's fine. Max ammo capacity is what you want to go for. You want at least one of those lines there. Again, you can manage with it, like mess around with it. You'll see what will happen. You want to manage to gain an infinite sort of ammo build here, and work it with Blanc and Noir, and it will be very, very good, and it will be that infinite ammo build per se. You then want to kind of aim for charge speed, right? I do think that charge speed is a big thing with this kit. You want to aim for a few of them, and I think that people are talking about the sweet, like the sweet spot, or like the good spot, or the area you want to aim at is 5%. Whether that be correct, I think that's where it is, right? So you don't want to go anywhere below. Again, I would say 4.5 is like the low bar. Don't go below that. But again, charge speed is what you want to go for. Attack rolls are always welcome. Those are always good rolls. People have been talking about element rolls. That's also there. So if you want to go for element damage, that's there too. But mainly the things I've been hearing a lot is you want an ammo roll. You need an ammo roll, right? Just because. You need a charge speed roll. You want to make sure it's at a sweet spot there, around 4.555 above, right? That's kind of a good area to have it. Attack, you want that also. And like the other one that I've slowly been hearing is element. Go for it that way. Remember, she has a win DPS character, so do what you will with this information being. She's like in her class the only one to exist. So remember, at the end of the day, that's currently what like the build's looking like for this character. If you want this character to excel, you need to work on team building. You need to. The team building will have to just consist of your main core team, right? Your main core team. Whether it be if you're throwing Red Hood on, it just needs to be these two, right? You need Blanc and Noir. But like if we were to like team build, right? That's all we need. We now need to determine who else we want on this team. But Blanc and Noir will be her best teammates. They just will make her excel, and it will change the ebb and flow of the game for you, correct? I will also say, if you're considering not pulling this character, you're missing out. She has win DPS. She is the only win DPS. I made that abundantly clear multiple times throughout my videos here. If you were to look at it, win DPS, let's see it. Pretty sure you don't consider these two DPS over here. Pretty sure none of these characters per se you consider DPS. You could say Diesel, whatever, but for now we'll stick with what we got here as a Pilgrim. I think that this is like the sweet spot when it comes to it, so you really want to invest in this character. But again, team composition, you need to run bunnies with her. Like, she is just different with that. You now have a guaranteed chance to potentially pull half the bunny team with this new step-up banner. OL lines, you want to aim for, again, one ammo. Try to aim for a few of the charge speed, pushing it towards a decent percentage. Attack, and then I heard elemental is also another top-notch thing. When it comes to cube, do what you will. I think the Bastion is like the better option, but there's also the charge speed or the other cube, right, being charge damage. At the end of the day, also when it comes to the skills, 10 is like the sweet spot there also. So again, go for it there. I don't think you need to push the middle one above 7. I think that's like the sweet spot. Other than that, that's really just a quick video here. Hope you enjoy the codes. Hope you enjoyed the little builds, little how to hit for more, how to make your Scarlet much better than before. Hope you enjoyed it. I will catch you in the next one. Have fun today. Stay peace and enjoy. I'll update you as more testing goes through and how things go. So yeah, take care.